Jimmy got here in the middle of it. We know it went well, but how much more could you guys gain by having a whole off season with Jimmy and everyone, and kind of put this all together a little, maybe a more kind of complete way going into next season?
I feel like everything was put together already. Adding Jimmy was very easy because he's a basketball player. He knows what it takes to win. Connect on both ends of the floor. Connects with us off the court. He knows the ins and outs of the NBA. I just feel that health was downfall of what we had planned for the season. Nothing. That's you never know what could happen if 30 was out there. I like our chances with him out there. So and sometimes injuries are part of the game, man. Just what he does for this team, and just there's a lot. And you look at all 5 games we had. Prior from game 1, him on the floor just changes a lot for us and this team. So adding Jimmy was a great addition, but I don't think there's much need to connect with him. I think he understands the game already. He understands people. He understands us as basketball players. I thought him and Steph and Drake complement each other really well. I think the health, Steph not being out there, and, of course we wish we could have got another win to try to get back on Sunday to see if we had a shot at it. But if our best players out there, I think a lot of things. I think we probably might not be right here talking about this right now.
How do you view your own season?
I mean, I can say this is the most happiest I've ever been in playing basketball. And I tell the guys, man, the season went by so fast, and because it was so much how much fun I had, it was a lot of joy, be around Steve and his group, being around the players, and the training staff, they all made me feel welcome. And I feel like it went by so fast. And like most seasons, teams I've been to go on, it feels like it was very long, like when I'm getting out here. But this organization, I never felt one day like, I gotta wait for summer. And like I'm really mad. I have to go enjoy summer because basketball was so fun. Meaning basketball was so fun. Preparing every day for a playoff game was fun. And, I really enjoy being here, man.
How do you view your future here? I mean, you're under contract, obviously.
I mean, keep it real. Like, you understand, you see the value of space for this team. We just keep it real. Like, that you can't be Steph one out there. And you see how they play me in the Minnesota series when he was not out there. It's just the value of space and the shooting is much needed in this league and for this team. So I want to be around here forever. I mean, until I'm not needed. But I know that this is a business, but I love being here, man. I think that with Mike and Steve and the whole coaching staff, the training staff, I feel like I created a fair relationship with everybody and the players, and I love being around there, and I'm sure they love me being around here. But I just understand this is a business. Anything can happen, but yeah, I want to be here.
You obviously were attracted to this place last summer, and they hadn't played as well as they did this season. What kind of, I know you like everyone on your roster, but there's always changes. Do you sense that players around the league would be very interested in joining what's going on here?
Oh, no, man. I mean, this is a great place to be at. Off the court, on the court, they're the best organization in the NBA by far. And I don't see why guys don't want to play with a guy like Steph that gravitates so much attention and all defensive players like Draymond that can clean up a lot for your defense. And him quarterbacking, just understands and playing chess back there. I don't see why guys don't want to come here and be a part of a championship organization. And because like I said earlier, 30 didn't go down. Like you just never know what can happen. And you can't dwell on that. You just gotta move on. But I don't see why players around here, around the league, don't want to come here and play. But it's a fun deal, man. It's a lot of sacrifice, but it's a fun sacrifice.
But this is the largest role you've played in the playoffs. I think in one game you had more shots than you had in the last time you were in the playoffs total. What did you learn about your game and where you need to grow as a player from this experience?
I think what I do as a player is very simple. I'm at the age of going to my 10th season. Like I already know what I do. There's nothing that I need to do different. And you try to yes, you can try to add it on your game, but like I know what I'm needed for, and it's spacing, true spacing. Is when the ball comes to me, you have a wide shot, knock it, and move it, and just play defense and just keep guys in front of me and be solid. I think this playoff I made probably a tremendous step on defensive end, just trusting myself and just knowing that playing meaningful basketball and how important it is that if I want to be on the court, that I got to keep somebody in front of me, and of course make shots. That helps too, but you don't be a liability on defense where the opponent feels like they got to come attack you every time, and I feel like I stand my ground on that, and like I showed everybody no, I'm not like a teddy bear out there it's going to be a tough matchup, and just me just making shots and just try to keep us in games and just keep spacing, keep them very honest as well, so Steph and Jimmy can be able to work.
Buddy, you and Jimmy created quite a few viral moments.
Yeah.
Were you guys friends before he got here, and what was the friendship that blossomed out of the last few months?
That's just going back off his answer. That shows that me and Jimmy was not friends. I know him from Miami. Just I was a big fan of him, but it shows us how much of he's as a connector as a basketball player. He understands life. He understands how to connect with people, and I just know that it would have been a perfect match. Just his personality, his charisma. He plays with a lot of joy. He brings a lot of energy to this team. You can tell the difference when he came to this team that he was a perfect puzzle piece because he knows how to connect. So, man, Jimmy's fun to be around, man. I'm just part of. I will be able to experience this with him this short time, and hopefully we can have a lot more memories coming this summer and next season.
But what you see from Podziemski? You know him well. Your logger's near him. So obviously had the tough series, tough playoffs, and then he starts hitting shots, starts doing what he did last night. What did you learn about him?
He's an annoying little brother. Nah, VP man. This NBA thing, man. Everybody wants you to play so perfect. They want you to be perfect every time you come in the court, and just not it. These games are hard, man. The situation you put in is hard, and second year players is coming up on the fire to be the point guard and run the show and score. It's like a lot, and everybody goes through learning curves, learning periods, and I think with VP, he works so hard. I know that he's going to overcome everything, and you saw last night. Takes time and takes rhythm and takes feel, and you got to grew their confidence. And of course, if he had another game, he probably would have showed the confidence build up because he's a confident guy. But he had a solid season, man. He's one of those guys. He's intangible guy. He does everything well. He rebounds well. He's the guy that's going to take charges. He does all the little things better than everybody, and that's why he's out there. And he makes shots. He knows how to run offense. He just want to play basketball, and having a guy that is a great intangible guy, you need that in your team, and he's been that intangible guy for us all season. He does it at a high level.